Hey, this is Bobo back with you. So, on the 24th of April, 1970, 61 of us walk into this room, room 45, hangar 12, Randolph Air Force Base. And we're all sitting there. Now, room 45, you walked in and you turned left and you went up a center aisle and they had desks on either side. And they had, it was platforms, different platforms going up. So you had a row of desks and another platform, another row of desks and so forth. And there were 3 and 3 on each side. Maybe 4 and 4, I don't know. I never counted. Anyway, you get the idea. So walk in and we're all sitting down. Like I said, there were 61 of us. All in these, we're all wearing these khaki uniforms, 1505s. So we're sitting there and this chunky little major walks in. And he's wearing these yellow shooter's sunglasses. And my God, I thought it was the cop from the Dodge commercial when he came in. So Ken Anderson calls the room to attention, and we all come to attention. We're standing there like so. And this guy walks in and he says, gentlemen, have a seat. So everybody sits down. He says, my name is Booger Malone. He says, you can all call me by my first name. It's Major. And he goes off, he lights off into this dissertation he had been given, and we know he'd given it ever since. Everybody I've ever talked to who went through Randolph knows about Booger Malone. At any rate, he says, I've got a video on Booger by itself, but I can't help myself here. So Booger starts into this. He says, I want to welcome you boys here to Undergraduate Pilot Training. He says, first thing I want you to do is take a look at that sumbitch sitting next to you. I'm thinking to myself, I wonder if some kid would have raised his hand. Sir, I don't appreciate your language. Boom, that guy would have been gone. At any rate, he says, come a year from now, that son of a bitch ain't going to be sitting here. He says, you probably heard that academics is 80%. He says, but I want to ask you something. He says, you go through this program and you get 80%, and one night you find yourself sitting up over Hanoi in a B-52 jet bomber because that's what you're going to get with an 80%. He says, and a 50 caliber bullet comes up through the bottom of that airplane, blows that lieutenant colonel's brains all over the top of that cockpit. He says, you think that 80% is going to get you and your crew home? He says, I doubt it. And we're all sitting there going, oh, Jesus, what the hell have we gotten ourselves into? But at any rate, we're just sitting there. It was mesmerizing to listen to this guy. About this time, 2 guys walk in late. They open the door, walk in late, and Booger was just, he couldn't believe it. And they kind of waved at him as they went by, and they walk up and take a seat somewhere. Major Malone says, who's the class leader? Him. And Ken raises, that'd be me, sir. He says, I want them boys' names. He said, when I get done here, we're going to have a piece of their ass. You understand? Yes, sir. And then he picked up and went on. So that was our welcome to UPT on 24 April 1970. And that was the beginning of our fun year. Hang on for more. This is Bobo Base Gear. Stop.